Okay, so the energy, it's been a great morning. It actually felt like it was a whole new world today when I woke up. And that everything was like, I know it's a little bit illusionary because there's both sides, but it felt like love was in the air kind of feeling today. And it was really nice. And that like the old things, just that you don't like, just don't matter anymore. Like it was really just like a complete, you're not even thinking about it. Not even thinking about anything. Whoop, the judge. Yeah. That's what it felt like. It felt like this, everyone now is accountable for their own energy feeling, like how you feel. It's not personal how other people are. We're not interacting in that way. We're all holding our own energy and our own power, and knowing, like it was just it was really nice. It felt like home. Okay, where are we going with this judge? You know, in this energy, don't be delusional. That's the only, that's what I would say. It's like, see things in reality, because there's such a sweet feeling. Oh, the threshold. Such a sweet feeling. Like you could instantly fall in love with someone, the womb. Oh, you know, and this was like a going back. It's like, it felt like, it's just weird to say, but you're having like a death experience in life. Like you're feeding back over your whole entire life and judging it from the womb. You're making the judgments on yourself, not on other people. It has nothing to do with anyone else. This is you crying it out where you can see where you fall short for yourself, for your own life, to others. The medallion, what does that mean? I don't even know what that means. I've never got that. We're taking the medallion. This feels like, oh, let's just forget that. It doesn't matter. The medallion, you've won in your own life. You've won. What is it? You've judged yourself. You've judged your deeds. You've been accountable. And you've won the award in your own life for doing that. Like you're giving yourself, you have actually accomplished this for you. It's like knowing your shadow side and seeing how it's been playing out and being accountable for that, and then learning how to harness that. You know, you're in charge of your own monster. Okay, and now you've won for yourself. I really believe that there can be a lot of things that go on around you, but they're teaching you. It's at 4 Kairos. Synchronicity, mythic time. Okay, this feels like everything is happening at once. It's the cycles of your life. It's repetitive nature. It's anything that you've already created, things that you've put to death yourself, and the secular nature of it in our life. Tower, death and rebirth, whole new person. Judge. What's this? Oh. Ooh, what? 9 of Wands in there. Hiding. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Stable, fast moving. The two working together. It's balancing those two energies. Passion and stability. Balancing those two inside of yourself. Coming together. Is there a card between these two? Ooh. Page of Swords sideways. This is a choice. Because it's not one way or the other. I think this is giving up gossip, drama, small thinking. That's your choice to do that. It's going to make your life a hell of a lot easier if you do. Oh, 3 knights. Knight of Wands now. What's hiding underneath? Ooh. There's something stopping this passion from getting to a new start. I don't know what that is. It's from the womb. Stability from the past. Childhood stability. Oh, no, this is what you've conquered. You have your own stability now. You know, you've healed the childhood wounds. Whoop. Clear vision. This is, there is a wounding from the womb, is what it feels. Wounding from the womb. This, in the Judgment, the Knight and the Knight, this feels like this could have been inner conflict within these two parts of you that stopped you from actually moving into yourself. There was some binding within yourself, but then you felt like you were going to get in trouble for being this person, who you are, your true identity, whatever. Speaking your truth. There was some battle within inside death and rebirth again that showed itself earlier. Whew. It's a good energy, but it's loosening the ways that you bind yourself up. These are not easy. I know people are always like, oh, well, she can take it off. She can move forward. It would be nicer if you had someone to help stand there, help you. I mean, it's like, and that was a conversation we were having this morning about how in our society we're like, okay, don't play the victim. You got this. You got to do it yourself. You got to, and I was like, no one can do it for another person, but we definitely can stand by the hole someone fell into, throw them some water and say, hey, I'm right here. I can't help you. I can't make this better, but I'm here for you. New start. This is these page Knights of Pentacles. There's some stability, the way through this, it's kind of like if you're stuck, you're bound, handcuffs, whatever. To get out of it is not hard. It's just slow and meticulous. Like you have to think of every little part to get out. Okay, what's this? Having success over past. This feels like your upbringing. Feels like my upbringing. This is, the medallion is given. You've succeeded. It feels honestly like there's going to be a whole new time. It feels like a new life, a new earth, a new, I don't know how to say that. It felt like it this morning. It was like, this is not the same world. It changed overnight. That's how it felt. And in such a nice way. I was mushroom picking and mushrooms everywhere. And I just felt so happy. It's real happiness. Okay, which is different for everyone. Not everyone likes mushroom picking. Okay, so doesn't want to go. New start. This is, you've cleared it. This is cleared. From the womb, this was slow and tedious work. It really was. It's like being your own enemy. And it's being your own enemy because it was instilled into you right from the womb, not to trust yourself, not to trust the world, not to trust. This confusion between passion and stability, freedom, oh, that's what it is. Freedom and stability. Commitment, freedom and commitment. No longer fighting yourself. You willingly can give up your freedom for committed things. A committed partnership, a committed house, committed work. And this Nine of Wands that was hiding in that other deck feels like keeping the light on. Keeping the light on for someone to come home. That's what it feels like. I don't know what that means, but it's kind of cute. Oh, what's that song by Zach? Ooh, the poem. Ooh, what is it? Well, you have a match here. So this is timing, specific timing of two people coming to the same thing, celebration, messages, but then you have some fight about it. There's some fight. Some maybe, you know what, sometimes we don't want to make things right. Sometimes we want to hold on. Stew in it. You know, I got that a lot of times, like with parents to children. You know, our parents, sometimes we want them to feel how it felt, you know, and for them to truly hear us and understand how that felt. 8 of Pentacles, Star. Okay. Oh, Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. This is working towards healing this energy, the same energy that was from the womb. This is healing of the masculine, feminine. So it doesn't necessarily mean some other partnership. It could just be the partnership within yourself. Is that true? Could be. I mean, these are things to look for during the day. I mean, this is a lot of clarity, a lot of swords, man. Do I have any cups except in the past? I don't think there's any cups here. It's all swords, swordy, swords. And then some messages in there. Oh, 3 of cups. There is some celebration here. Death and rebirth on top of death and rebirth. Great. Okay. There's a whole new cycle. I'm not going to take those. I'm just going to take the top. Messages on the bottom again. Something has transformed. And this is like from the so look at yourself today. That's all you can do. Look at yourself. What have you changed? Like I've felt it on so many levels. Things that used to upset me no longer upset me. Things I used to think about, I no longer think about. Things that it feels like there was a settling, a justice, a judgment within my own self, and a huge hunk of crap just fell off of me. It was a cycle. It was a hard cycle. Walking away from that. Walking away from that old cycle. Is that what that is? Oh, really look at what you're walking away from right now. Because I think instead of projecting out, it's about the inside right now. So it might look like there's something you need to walk away from, that something's not suiting you or working. It's just a mirror. it's just a mirror to you. And honestly, sometimes for me personally, it's like you're seeing it backwards, you know? The reflection, it's, look on your inside first, see what's falling off of you, and then really sit with this. I wouldn't make, this is slow justice. Justice of the Ten of Swords. This is balancing that energy. Okay, is there any, I just feel like it's such, I am so hot right now. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. It was so chilly this morning. I was hiking and now it's like so hot. Okay. I saw begin a project. This is really good healing energy. Really good. Within you, you're balancing death and rebirth with inside yourself. Don't walk away from things on the outside before you heal yourself. You have completed this new thing of healing these womb issues. And this is a whole new journey. And whatever messages come to you that, like, maybe it's hearing other people's happiness or something, and you think that someone should have a consequence for how they acted. I don't believe in karma like that. I believe each person was here to show us something, and that was for us. It has nothing to do with the other person. They were just a conduit. That's what it feels like. They're a conduit. If other people are happy, be happy for them. No fear and begin a project. I saw that. That was... Jealousy is always a mask for fear. Fear that we aren't able to get what we want, which we can. We can have whatever we want. We just have to... I know people just say go after it, but I'm more of feel when the wave is coming. Don't try and run out and ride a wave that the water's flat. It doesn't make any sense to do that. Prepare. Be ready. And you can have whatever you want. Just watch the flows to see when it is time to jump in. Oh, it's kind of like jumping on the merry-go-round when it's already going, kind of thing. Frustration that somebody else seems to be getting what is rightfully ours, even if we are too frightened to reach for it. The only thing, if you look at someone else and you want something that they have in their life, that's just because you want it. You don't want them to lose it. That doesn't make any sense. You want them to have it too. You want to, the only reason that we see that is because we're like, oh, you know what? I'm missing that in my life. I think I'd like to develop that. So no fear. Finding it hard to begin a project does not mean you will not be able to do it. It means you will need help from your higher power, from supportive friends, and from yourself. This came to be last night with a friend, and him and I sat up late talking, and all of a sudden it became apparent of some of the projects to work on and how we could support each other. So today, look for that. Look for people who want to work with you, and it comes naturally. Like, this feels like so natural, but this is your death and rebirth. So your mental state is the number one thing. You have to know what actually feels good to you and what your heart is saying, what your soul is saying. Spend some time today, Sunday, relax, go for a walk, and ask your heart, like, if I was to love you, like your partner, like say whatever, or your child, ask your own heart, how would that look? What would you like? Like, court yourself, court your own heart today. And you're healing this thing that bound you. So go slow. And it's the justice for the Ten of Swords. So this is a real ending. Dead, dead, dead. It's the dead, dead, dead end. And it looks, oh, I never saw that. Something was tied up here to do with your money and success, worthiness, value. So this is going to be so much clearer now than ever, if you've had trouble with that. Okay. I don't know why I want to get, is there something else? Because what else can we look for? What can we play with today? Congratulations. If anyone reads this, congratulations. You healed some deep shit. Deep stuff. You probably felt a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, a lot of remorse, a lot of confusion. I feel all of that. It's because you were born with this. This was hereditary binding that is being healed. Hereditary binding messages. It's a confirmation. There's messages coming. I don't know if they're good or bad, but some of them, I think it's going to be a lot of downloads, to be honest. But these are also going to come from other people. And it could be that the message are coming about other people who've gone through the same fight as you. You're probably going to start bringing people in that have walked a similar walk. So listen carefully and go slow, but you're starting the new journey. You completed your death and rebirth. You can't get death and rebirth twice. Messages twice. This is balanced energy. Really watch what you're walking away from now. Don't think it's an old pattern because you're in a whole new world. Anyways, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.